What's up, family? I think it's important to recognize and acknowledge that you can't make me do a motherfucking thing. Meaning, you can't make me happy. You can't make me unhappy. You can't make me fucking move. The you can't make me happy, you can't make me unhappy thing is extremely important. I just made a video about trauma and I need to edit it and get it loaded. So I'm only going to touch on this a little bit, but everybody kind of lives a very similar experience in life. Um, and to take that off of, everybody lives a similar experience in life. We experience pain, joy, sadness, fear, all these things. And the thing about it is it has a different meaning to all of us. For example, you go to squat and you put 2 plates on the bar. That's 225. I get up under that jump. I go to hit it. Okay. You go to hit 225. Jump push you on the ground. Now, the difference is I have the strength, the form, the technique, the confidence to lift that weight. I have a track record that I rely on when I go to get up under the weight and it makes me nervous. That makes me go, I don't know, maybe nigga, shut up. You done this shit before. You know you got to get up under and get it done. On the other side, that other person may not have put in the work to be that strong. They may not have put in the effort to be that strong. They may not believe in themselves. They may be strong enough but think they can't. Their form may be horrible, but they're naturally strong enough and they're capable of moving that weight, but they don't do it efficiently and they haven't practiced it. And then they got under the weight and didn't bring the tools or didn't remember the tools. Either way, that same 225, my 225, your 225, my pain, your pain, same weight, same pressure, it translated differently. All of us have pain, but each of our pain is individual, and our capability to withstand it is individual. Raina, stop. Thank you. So what does that mean? It means that it's not the thing. It's not about the words. It's not about the action. It's not about what they did. It's about what you believe, what you think and what you believe, who you see yourself as. How do you see other people? How do you see being frustrated, anger, all that type of stuff? It's not even more. It's about you. It is absolutely about you and what that says about you if a certain thing upsets you. And it's not to say that certain things shouldn't upset you, but those are your values that everybody may not even be aware of. And everybody may not even have the filter to see that it's important. Maybe they weren't raised like that, or certain things just don't bother them, or they've learned to push that part of them down or to lash out from behind of it. You don't know. But what I do know is my weight is my weight. My weight is my weight. So, and only I can lift my weight. So what does that mean? That means you can't make me do anything. It means that if I am strong enough to lift that 225 and I have belief that I can, and I have put in the work and I've worked on my form and I'm thinking about the right areas and I'm conscious of what's going on and I'm engaging then I can lift that weight. And if I haven't, or I think that I can't. But if I don't lift the weight, I can't blame the weight for putting me down. I can, but I'll never get strong enough to lift it. The more that we put our emotions on somebody else, you made me do this, you made me mad, you made me act like that, you made me do this, the more power we give them and the less that we give ourselves, and the more that we hear ourselves give that over to somebody else. And on the opposite side of giving somebody else the power to make you angry, you also give somebody else the power to make you happy. And that's not their responsibility. And it's not fair to them. And it's not fair to you. And it doesn't serve you. Because if they leave, what are you going to do? It's extremely important. As far as I could tell, it's really important for us to know and be constantly adjusting and examining our mindset and looking at the results of our actions and looking at the way that we show up in situations that we're consistently in. All right, I'm in this situation often. Each time I'm in it, something happens, somebody says something, I end up acting an ass, and I keep blaming them. Yeah, maybe they out of line, but I don't got no control over them, but I can adjust myself and my reactions. And no, I'm not going to be fucking perfect, but I want to feel better about myself truthfully when everything is quiet and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I want to feel better about myself in the way that I handle tough situations. So now it's not on them. Now it's on me. Now I need to learn how to motherfucking regulate my emotions. And I can grow there. And you can grow there. And you can create your own happiness because you're responsible for your emotions. I'm responsible for my emotions. And that's an awesome fucking thing. I feel like this world don't want to do that right now. It wants everybody else to be responsible for everybody else's shit. And for me not to take responsibility for me. But the thing about it is, that may sound convoluted, but if everybody is supposed to tiptoe around my feelings and my emotions, and I'm also supposed to tiptoe around your feelings and your emotions, there isn't a place for me to be growing myself and learning myself and improving myself and how I deal with my emotions. And I've taken no responsibility because you've taken no responsibility. And I've started to absorb that behavior. Maybe. Or maybe I am determined enough and authentic enough to myself to go, blaming somebody else never got me any stronger. Being mad at the weight for just being weight never got me stronger. Putting in the work, doing the tough things, showing up, failing, being willing to fail, being willing to answer that thumping in my chest with, yeah, I hear you and I'm still going forward, has gotten me stronger. Will get me stronger if I continue to do it. The more good that I put in, the more good I'm going to get out. The more that I work on regulating and understanding my emotions and examining and questioning my thoughts, challenging them to see if they're true, challenging them to see if even if they're true, if I follow them, if they're going to take me to where I want to go. As far as I can tell, it's extremely necessary. Yeah. Love y'all.